I like to go in the bathroom and do this.
Hello my friends and welcome back to Where Are They Now? In today's video, I'll be giving you the rundown on hip-hop rap star Kid Cudi. Let's dive in. Kid Cudi is an American rapper and actor who is most popular for his new wave style of rapping that has inspired loads of artists, including Kanye West. His admission into the rap and hip-hop scene emerged from his first mixtape titled A Kid Named Cudi back in 2008. At this point, Kanye was already a huge name in Hollywood and certainly one of the most respected rappers of his time. Once Kanye heard Cudi's tracks, he immediately reached out to Cudi, who soon followed his contract with Kanye's label Good Music, giving Cudi the boost he needed to skyrocket his career. What started as a rap career soon flourished into songwriting, music producing, video directing, and acting. Cudi was said to be an ace in all categories he dabbled in from the beginning of his journey in the entertainment industry. Do you have a favorite ace artist in the entertainment industry? Let me know in the comments. Now let's rewind a bit. Kid Cudi, born Scott Raymond Mescudi, was brought up in Cleveland, Ohio with a birth date of January 30th, 1984. He belonged to a middle-class household and was the youngest of 4 siblings in his family. His mother Elsie worked in a middle school as a teacher, and his father Lindbergh painted houses and was a war veteran. Cudi struggled throughout his childhood due to his parents butting heads frequently, and when he was 11 his father passed away from cancer. This of course impacted him even worse, but music ended up being the branch that Cudi was able to hold on to save himself. Still, it was inevitable when he sunk into depression after his father died. When he was in secondary school, Cudi started off at Shaker Heights High School before he was eventually transferred to Solon High School. While he was known as a fairly disciplined individual at the start of his high school days, by his approaching senior year, Cudi was growing aggressive. He would constantly get into fights and once got expelled from his school for threatening to punch the principal. However, Cudi managed to enroll himself in the University of Toledo for a major in film, but dropped out after a single year of his post-secondary studies. At the start, Cudi carried a huge passion for music, but it was said that he was not too keen on making a career out of it in the beginning. Rather, he desired to become a filmmaker. He had hopes of once joining the Navy as well, but his track record with the police prevented him from doing so. He took on odd jobs from then, where he soon decided music was the career path he wanted to fully pursue. Once he was finally done with high school, he began rapping for fun. In 2008, Cudi dropped his first single, Day and Night, alongside his first mixtape, which again caught Kanye's initial attention. It was detailed at the time that Kanye was searching for inspiration for his next album, and he knew right away that it should be Cudi. And Kanye was apparently mesmerized by Cudi's approach to his craft. Day and Night soon held its top 5 spot on the Billboard Hits chart. The year after, Cudi went on to release his debut album titled Man on the Moon, which later received a gold certification by the RIAA. His success was only the start of his journey to becoming one of the most successful musicians of this generation and redefining an entire genre. As an artist under Kanye's label, Cudi was brought on board to help assist Kanye with his own releases, such as singles Welcome to Heartbreak and Heartless. For these songs, Cudi was hired under the positions of co-writer and vocalist, and the 808s and Heartbreak album is still deemed as Kanye's most successful up to now. Cudi's early exposure to fame led to magazine spreads like Rolling Stone and The Source scoping him out as an artist for newcomers and fans to keep their eyes on. His success soon landed him more mainstream opportunities, such as working alongside Jay-Z on his Blueprint 3 album, his continuation of making hits with Kanye's Good Music label, and his MTV Video Music Awards appearance in 2008. In light of his initial success, Cudi was seeing features with artists such as Solange and Snoop Dogg, as well as then and upcoming collaborations with others like 50 Cent and Travis Barker. Cudi continued working alongside Kanye for a few more years following, and in their time, he also made appearances in his Mentor singles and curated a collaborative album with Jay-Z called Watch the Throne. However, many felt that Cudi was basically stuck in Kanye's shadow after a while, and due to Cudi wanting to create his own wave in the music world, he soon cut his ties with Kanye to professionally branch out. Kanye, who referred to Cudi as a musical inspiration, ended up minorly feuding with Cudi after this. Still, Cudi dropped his 3rd studio album, Indica, which was his final venture as a mentee of Kanye. It was 2013 when Cudi made the official announcement that he was no longer under Kanye's label, but ironically did not forget to mention how Kanye would always remain as his quote big brother. Once the announcement was made, Cudi moved on to launch his own label called Wicked Awesome Records, and later released a 2014 EP called Satellite Flight. At the same time, Cudi was also crafting the Need for Speed soundtrack and working on a short film called Balmain Jeans. His following album, Speed and Bullet to Heaven, hit markets in 2015. The reveal of his highly anticipated E Special Tour came soon after. but was dismissed just as quickly due to his troubled personal life. However, in 2016, Cudi still released another album, Passion Pain and Demon Slain, which saw promising success before it even dropped because of its surrounding hype. Rumors which are based on his conflict with Kanye were sort of addressed in a single they were both featured on, which was later leaked on social media. Cudi regained his chance to embark on a tour in 2017 and it was marked as a mega successor. However, over time Cudi had to slow down on music and limit his musical collaborations. Despite this, he still had time to venture into acting through a number of series such as Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Cleveland Show. He has film credits which include Maniac, Need for Speed, Drunk Parents, and Meadowland. None of Cudi's success could quite take on the title of being a controversial figure in Hollywood, much like many other contemporary rappers. Still, he is known to be very emotional and it's said to reflect greatly in his music. His relationship with his once mentor Kanye has seen the most ups and downs, despite Kanye introducing Cudi to national fame. Their back and forth feuds have previously reconciled quickly due to their once mutually shared respect for each other. Cudi most recently has an upcoming movie and concert tour set, and he spoke with Esquire for their September feature to share all the latest details of what's been going on in his world. For the cover story, Cudi has proven he has the ability to remove invisible layers stemming from his life, some of which include his time in rehab and his recently severed relationship with his former collaborator. Back in February, Kanye uploaded a since deleted Instagram post which announced that Cudi would not be featured on Donda 2 due to Cudi's friendship with his ex-wife's former partner Pete Davidson. In response, Cudi called the Chicago-born rapper a dinosaur, alongside a confirmation in April where Cudi tweeted he and Kanye were no longer friends. Cudi broke down more information surrounding their feud. According to Complex, once Kanye took their disagreements to the internet, the Ohio rapper replied in the comments of his post saying he didn't want to be on Kanye's album anyway. As per Cudi, he explained social media to be the worst of all places at the time of the feud because he was harassed by Kanye's fans, which resulted in his mental health becoming a mess. Quote, "He used his power to F with me, that pissed me off." Cudi also described needing a miracle if there was ever a chance to mend their relationship now. A month before Cudi was admitted into rehab back in September 2016, he and Kanye initially fell out over a Twitter rant where apparently rappers Drake and Kanye did not care about him at the time. Kanye clapped back by saying that he birthed Cudi when he signed him onto his label, but Cudi was determined to quote clear that up for his Esquire sit-down. Here he explained, "I wanted to be a part of a family and saw GOOD music as that opportunity, so I finally said yeah. Kanye West did not come and pluck me out of an Applebee's or the Babe store." While the two former friends were able to man up and make amends for their fallout in 2016, Cudi has stated that he's not sure their relationship can be repaired in this day and age. Quote, "I'm at a place in my life where I have zero tolerance for wrong energies. I've watched so many people throughout the years that are close to him be burned by him. There's no repercussions. You're back cool with this man, he does it over and over." Now let's discuss Cudi's 2016 health struggles and how it pertains to what we've learned so far. During his Wednesday interview, Cudi opened up more to reveal how he suffered from a stroke in 2016. A couple of days in line with the release of his then brand new single Frequency, he dropped an October announcement that he checked himself into rehab, admitting to Facebook fans that he was battling anxiety and depression for as long as he could remember. Cudi also revealed that he was only 2 weeks into his treatment when his stroke hit him and impacted his speech and movement. Cudi had to go through physical rehab to recover, and after this, he detailed challenging himself through a script reading with Michael Cera for a Broadway production. Cudi was applauded and admired for an entirely different reason than that of his career at that point, and that was for his ability to speak out regarding his mental and physical health struggles. Cudi has stated that he is proud to be an advocate to encourage others to get the help they need, but also once revealed that he was ashamed to feel like he was living a lie before seeking his healing. Cudi admitted that without his treatment, he may have potentially harmed himself in the future, alongside an apology to fans regarding his absence and lack of music. His support has left tons of responses for Cudi on his Facebook page with endless encouraging comments and well wishes. Cudi has since dropped his most recent single, Frequency. As of today, Glendale State Farm Stadium is hosting a multitude of concerts, and one of the influential artists on their lineup is actually Kid Cudi, where the rapper's live local music show is set to take place on August 25th at the Footprint Center. His show is scheduled to be performed at 7 p.m. later this week with a concert ticket price which ranges from approximately $55 to $65 US. Now that is it for today's WATN. If there are any other Hollywood hotties you'd like to see in our next rundown, please feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and don't forget to let us know what your thoughts are on today's Where Are They Now video. This was your host Michaela, and I'll see you all in the next one.